In this video, we'll focus on showing some designs and getting some understanding of how you can make this more easier to read. So right now you can see here our average sale per product type is nice, but we don't need that. And what we really want is we want to have some colors here. Right now, this list here is not that interesting, it's kind of boring, and it doesn't help you. If you read this, you'll probably understand it, but if you're not a reader, or if you have less time, you don't want to take your time to dive in all the numbers. You want to quickly understand, all right, what is important? You want a summary of the values here. And so let's start to do that, because right now we understand that melon is not a good seller, and grapes is very bad, and lemon appears to be very good because based on the sale amount per product, it's interesting. But the total amount of it, the revenue amount total, is not that high. So what can we do? So what we want to do now first is to understand that everything that's below a certain amount. And one of the best ways to do it is using an average tool. And the average tool I already explained a lot of times, so I'm just going to do quickly this. So we just click here our formula builder, and we'll select everything here in and click OK. So what we can see here now, we can see that the average is $64. So that's the average is earning in revenue for every product type, meaning that everything below the 64 should or perhaps you should consider that as a not selling product. Of course, this is not 100% true because this lemon here is very interesting yet. So let's try here exactly the same. We see here 450. So I'm just going to do this. Let's do this. All right. So you can see here something. So basically what we have now here, we know here the average per sale for every product and the average amount of times people buy the product. And here we see the following. So what we want to do is we want to match some colors here. First of all, we want to change the colors here, matching on the average here. So let's do that. So we say here conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is very useful. And we're going to use here a greater than and less than function. So you can see here everything greater than. You can see here classics. You can say here format only cells that contain. No, what we want is the cell value greater than or equal to. Yes, so it can be equal the value of the average. Yes. So once we have that, let's click on this again. And then what color we give it? We give it a green filler. All right. Okay. Confirm. And you can see right now, is something happening? No. And of course it doesn't happen because I'm at the wrong value here. So what we need to do is let's make an average here. And I will just change this to 0. This is our average. And from here we need to calculate, not this one because this is a total sale. And nothing surpasses the $64. So let's correct this. Alright. So we click here on conditional formatting and we say manage rules. And let's correct this one right away. Edit the rule. And instead of that value, we need this value here. Confirm. Okay. And now you can see it's getting interesting. So this works perfectly. So I'm going to give this some nice color. So we have here a better design. This is an output. And I will just make this a explanatory. However, we won't be using here anything yet. We just type in here average. No explanation needed at this moment. So you can see here, what we need to do now is, of course, the next one. Let's make the less than. So we're going to get the same formula. Say if the value is less than, remember, only less than, no equal or less than. It's not necessary. Less than 12, enter. Then make it red. All right. Click that, and you can see instantly it shows. So here is something very useful. And now you can see instantly the values that's being shown. So if you like Excel tools and tips about this, check out the link below where you can find multiple Excel courses where we go very deep in accounting, bookkeeping, and stock control.